Welcome back, homies and honeys, to some more No Rest for the Wicked. We are back here. We just got to the town of Sancrum, fought our first boss in the last one. So now we're going to see somebody. Going to the rookery. That's the idea.
So I'm supposed to believe you're a Serum.
True.
You may have landed a lucky blow on that beast at our gates. I'll give you that. But anyone claiming to be a legend is usually something else entirely. Wherever you go in this city, I'll be watching. Someone's got to. Don't think I haven't noticed you running about, stirring up trouble. Sacrament's got problems enough as it is.
This city is at war, make no mistake. Ellsworth doesn't know it yet, but I do. The only safety left is a blade in its sheath. The pestilence is already among us, unspoken. You've come too late.
Don't like the look of you. Who are you? Whatever you're selling, I'm not interested. Go on, run! Back to whatever cave you crawled out of. Oh, sheesh, your breath stinks! Why don't you turn your head the other way?
Sacred Mother. She carries the earth, the harvest, the heat, and the dawn. I think we read this already. She thick too. She thick. Thick ass mama.
Sarah.
The beast outside our gates is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
I have a hint of Syrian blood too, you know, on my mother's side, 8 generations back. Ellsworth's a fool with his gates and guards. Ice and stone alone have kept here safe for 100 generations.
We try to keep these trading ventures short. I fear if I stay too long, I'll be infected by the lowborn. Look at this place. The prosperous and the beggars living side by side. It's madness.
The beast outside our gates is a sign of the blasphemy within our walls.
I was fetching my armor when I pulled a muscle. Important to limber up before battle. I think I'll head out into the glades and cut down a few plague monstrosities. Tomorrow, perhaps.
Your boy full of shit. Eh? He ain't cutting down shit.
When I bought my first property, I was merely a child. All it takes is grit and savvy, my friend. Grit and savvy. And an ample inheritance.
The city keeps shrinking.
I remember when Sacrament was a city on a hill. The beacon of Ashen Sea. Now look at it. I'm almost ashamed to be a lord here.
Fascinating. Fascinating. I've never come across a flesh and blood serum. Did you come from Telos by chance?
The beast outside our gate is a
Maybe your
sign
kind lives
of
in the
the
sea now.
blasphemy within
That's as far
our
as I've
walls.
been. What lies beyond the black sands, my maps do not know.
Stay back. I'll not be pulled into the void today.
Oh, but you will.
How many of you have there been? 100? 1,000? Your life ends, your story finished. Yet you speak yourself anew. This is not what God intended. I know the workings of your kind. Speaking what should remain unsaid, whispering at the edges of our world. It's unnatural.
Okay.
The beast outside
Come here,
our
doggo.
gate is a sign of the blasphemy within our
At the
walls.
doggo.
The pestilence is a punishment from God. The Tasha blasphemers bring the plague upon themselves. They refuse to abandon their ancient, primitive faith.
No, should have never let the Risen take the keep. They were backwater scavengers. Nothing but thieves on the road.
You can't still think that.
But that's the point. Time was they couldn't mount a horse, let alone an attack like
The
that.
city keeps shrinking. It's that Derek. They say he drives them like wildfire.
Ellsworth should have burned Lyons bound to the ground when he had the chance.
Ellsworth's not a warlord. He's a politician.
And look where that's got him. Now they're scratching on our door.
My name is Jovison Corinth, explorer by trade and by passion. I've touched every corner of our empire.
Onward to the rookeries, Sarah. Welcome to Sacrament, the last point of light on this island. Head right if you seek a meeting with the Watcher. Head left if you wish to see what becomes of bandits and traitors. The law must be upheld. Those who deny it always end up in cages, or at the end of the road.
If you're so intrigued by our cages, why don't you hop inside one?
Do you see the outfit? The weapon? Where and how I'm standing? That's because I'm on duty. Unless Ellsworth sent you, I don't care.
A few nights in a cage will cure your curiosity, I promise.
Day 113, surveying. I know now not what. I'm finished. I'm through. Even if they throw me out of the Surveyors Union, I will not abide another step on this cursed isle. No more horizons, no more blank maps tempting me to fill in their lines. All I ever wish to explore is the bottom of a bowl of warm soup. Farewell, Sacra. Someone else can complete the damn assignment. I'm departing these cursed shores, and I will relish every moment of the journey home. And
not much respect for us these days. When a man in uniform enters the tavern, you'd expect someone to give up a seat. Or to just let the Risen sack the place. Then they'd learn a thing or two about respect. Used to be a guard never paid for a meal in Sacrament. Now you're lucky if they let you in the door. Not much respect for us these days.
Carry forth to the rookery high above. I shall be here, ever at my post, the city upon my shoulders.
You don't live from around here. It's okay. Neither am I. If you ask me, we've been better off ever since Elias had West Havenport sealed away. Nothing but a soggy slum.
oh, hero, oh, breaker of the way, where no ship had sailed, no noble foot set. Since the day of the great plague, he brought life and light and built this city. O Father, O child of embrace. Though these cobblestones and flags plowed from the earth and bone, he brought order to heresy and built this city.
Nothing compares to the view from high atop our great port wall. Just don't take one step too many, eh? Havenport ain't so nasty. We just get a bad rap because all the crime, and drugs, and slums, and gangs.
That's a lot of things, bro. That's a lot of things. The crime, and drugs, and slums, and gangs.
Don't scare me, Serum. Stay back. For your own safety, I've got a dangerous weapon. That's close enough. You get one warning, then one lesson, then one gravestone. I stand here with the full authority of Captain Randolph, and the Sacrament Guard at my back. On watch. The eyes of the city.
Finley cabinet of rare and magnificent items. When the planes of the realm align, I, Finley, and my companion shall come to Sacrament to trade items of exceedingly rare and special nature in exchange for stones, trinkets, stories, and glory. My comings and goings are as the wind, as unpredictable as the fall of night. But usually, you will find me Saturdays from 8 a.m. till midnight.
You don't look from around here.
The rookery lies just across the bridge. I used to see the Watcher sending out his crows every day from my post. Not many of us believed a real Sarum would ever respond to his calls, let alone come to Sacra. Haven't seen many crows flying lately, though. Haven't seen much of the Watcher either. Carry on to the rookery,
Is
Sarum.
it true?
You're
The
nearly
Risen
there.
have taken the old fortress. Sacrament's learning all the wrong lessons from Havenport. We gave up half the city. The Silverfish's gangs just wanted more. I came here to get away from all that. I hope Ellsworth's not as soft as Governor Grafston. They tried to have us run patrols through West Havenport. Might as well patrol a forest fire.
Man can't make a living anymore. If Ellsworth had any sense, he'd sweep Beggar's Alley clear. Those sorry sods dragged down me property value. Sending aid to Marin, sending troops to Havenport. What's next? Taking the food right out of my mouth? The more houses Maker Danos builds, the less I can charge for me own. Landlord's gotta eat too, you know.
Damn.
You! Oh! A horrible death awaits you. It trails you like a shadow.
Excuse me?
Dark deeds swirl around you, stranger. I can see them. I have the gift of insight and outsight. Do you wish to know more? The Seer tells me that you are of royal upbringing. You are from the west. No? The north. Be still. It's coming to me.
Broad ass.
Morietta the Touch. That's my name. I know what awaits you. But the secrets of the unspoken realm are not given freely.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress. In Havenport, if it ain't the gangs that kill you, it'll be a knife in the back from a guard in their pocket.
It's the rookery.
You've arrived! I knew his letters were not in vain. It's an honor to meet you. I've only ever read the ancient texts about your kind. They have come, Master. From across the sea.
The pestilence. It festers. Everything it touches.
Did you not hear? The Serum have arrived.
They won't come. Never answer.
I apologize. He is a brilliant scholar, but it's been so long. God's reach. They're already here.
Governor Ellsworth.
Madrigal Celine, I apologize for the lack of a formal welcome. If you sent word, it must have been lost.
A welcome sight, though, aren't they? About time Phelan sent reinforcements.
My inquisition is here as an act of mercy, Baron Winnick. There is an unholy presence on this island. I have come on behalf of King Magnus, who sent me.
King Magnus? The boy.
Forgive me. I thought you had heard. Your brother, the king, has passed.
How long?
It will be a week tomorrow. You should return to Phelan, Governor. Your nephew has extended his hand. He invites you to rejoin the family.
Thank you, Madrigal. But Sacra is my home.
Sacra will be in capable hands. My Inquisition have quartered ourselves in Fort Reach, and will remain for as long as it takes to heal this island.
Fort Reach? Sacrament's a bit out of your way then, isn't it?
My outfit encountered a group of raiders as we came ashore on your coast. We sent all of them to rejoin God, save one. I thought she might be of particular interest to you. We could have left her body by the side of the road with the other animals. Consider this an offering of goodwill from the church.
Where was the church when our people were sick and starving? We're done begging for scraps. We take what we need.
Odessa. Don't.
Leave her. I'm sure the governor can properly discipline his own daughter. At least as well as he governs his city.
My apologies, Madrigal. It's... She does not stand for sacrament.
Damn right I don't.
Guards, take her away.
This way, Rhythm. I should have never taught you that little move.
You will arrange an escort for my vanguard to Kalen.
Kalen? It will be done. Is there anything else we can do?
You can rejoice, Governor. Your salvation is at hand.
Oh, the Inquisition at our gates, and Sarum in our rookery. We've prepared lodgings below. A humble room, to be sure, but safe and warm. I hope you've arrived in time to save our fair island. Not only in time to witness its ruin.
Alright, we completed the quest for a Sacrum. We got a community chest. I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on quality because performance seems to be a little whack. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and put some of these items up. Actually, all these items. Go. Because I don't know. I know some of these things we need for stuff, some of these things we don't. They're all gems. That stuff. Alright.
Rotten boards, decayed and crumbling, just like the old man's mind. That's that apprentice of his, useless scrapper. Couldn't lift anything heavier than a pen. And how anything with that hat full of wax? I should have a word with Ellsworth.
They could have healed us up for sleeping, right? It's kind of crazy. Denos.
Ugh, who's that? Oh, a visitor. Of course. I've told the Watcher this tower's not fit for livestock, and yet there he goes, boarding any stranger that comes along. You'll have to head upstairs. There's no way down for now. A fine staircase should be, too. Would get us to the market in half the time. Most days you'll find me not far from there, in the square by the wardroom. Maker Danos. I can repair anything with the right materials. Oh, except laziness. This city can be rebuilt. There was greatness here once. Though it seems I'm the only one who remembers.
Now, if you don't know about this game, there is a kind of a town building thing going on within this game. So collecting wood and materials and things of that nature, we will be able to rebuild certain buildings and upgrade certain workshops.
Please, Sarah, you must see this. Forgive the grotesque display. We pruned some of the poor torn soul you killed at our gates. I left a vial of its blood here on the table, but when I returned, I found it altered. The Watcher, he must have refined it, purified it. An ancient technique. Now you just need to I apologize. It's my nerves. The ichor must flow through your veins. The scrolls say it gives strength to your kind. Go to the Watcher. This skill is it's beyond me. Go to the Watcher.
Let me read this last thing. We met the Watcher, an elder scholar of the Serum. His apprentice, Rowan, gave us temporary lodging beneath the rookery. We are now free to explore Sacrament. Ooh. Okay, so when you kill a boss, you get this blood, you bring it to him, he does something to it, and it allows you to do certain things. So you can increase your inventory by 5 slots, you can increase your food inventory by 5 slots, your consumable inventory, your resource inventory, your miscellaneous inventory slots. You can unlock another weapon slot, offhand slot, ring slot, and tool slot. I'm gonna go with ring. I'm gonna go with ring for my first one.
There. Now, if you should encounter any more of the Torn, collect their ichor and bring it to the Watcher. And if you ever want to know the comings and goings within our fair city's walls, I'm your man. Roan, scholar, guide, inquisitive soul, unrepentant gossip, at your service. I can't promise the Watcher will help again. His wisdom is vast, but his mind is... well, it's like a ransacked library. Many things on Sacra are not as they once were, I suppose. I can't recall ever seeing the Inquisition inside our walls. Ellsworth left for the Mountain Gate already with the Madrigal. But have no fear, Sacrament is in good hands under Baron Winnick. Oh, and I hear Elsa the Historian is asking after you. She's a curious one. Most curious. Whatever course you chart, be careful. This island crawls with villainy. I suggest you visit the market for supplies before you leave the city.
Okay.
I saw Baron Winnick speaking with Odessa in his cell by the cages. She may be risen now, but they have much history. Elsa the Historian adores all things Serim. I think she wishes she had been born 1,000 years ago. She must be thrilled you've arrived. Have you seen Speaker Lucian and his envoy just over the bridge? Or I think it's Speaker Lucian. Hard to tell those Inquisitors apart. I saw Baron Winnick speaking with a...
Okay, he's giving you some little tips to guide you in the right direction, stuff like that. So, a little view for y'all, a little view. You know what I mean?
I dream of them. Their limbs twist, but do not break. Their flesh smears like oil, and the hunger in their Where is Roan? Are you? Roan, come here. There's a stranger in the rookery. Why have you gone? Are you? Why?
Alright. We're gonna go down here and grab our ring because we put it up. I kind of forgot about the whole slot thing. Bump, 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 bump. Notice, work has been halted on the stairway due to lack of resources. Seek me in the town square once proper materials are obtained to resume repairs. Danos Tibian Makers Guild. Alright, we're gonna pull out this ring. That's just gonna increase our armor. It's better than not having a ring at all. Boop. There we go. Spilled blood. A younger scholar named Roan advised us if we collect any more plague ichor during our travels, we should bring it back to the Watcher in Sacrament's rookery. Alright.
Is it true? The Risen have taken the old fortress. They tried to have us run patrols through West Havenport.
The Madrigal requests your presence. The Madrigal requests your presence. You must make your way through the Nameless Pass and seek her audience.
At the Heretic's Gate.
At the pagan door. This is the will of God. Many lives ago, your kind fought the curse. The Madrigal believes you may be of service again. As God finds meaning even in broken things, so does she.
Go east, toward the sound of steel and flesh.
The sound of deliverance.
Bunch of fans right here, boy. Servant of God. We have been summoned by Madrigal Selene. We must travel through the Nameless Pass northeast of Sacrament to meet with her if we can.
This order is an act of grace. It is her desire, not ours. As you have separated yourself from God, soon may you find your soul separated from your body.
Your eyes from your neck.
Perhaps one day we will cleanse this island of even you.
Man, they all freaky. They some fans, they some fans, they some fans. Booty.
I don't like you, and you don't like me. I hope we meet in Barcelona one day, so I can wipe that smirk off your face. Whoa. How dare you rush a man like that? Weapon at the ready. Huh. I have you know I've bested 7 men in Mortal Kombat. And many beasts as well. Large ones like bear-sized. I'll fight you here in the open. But the guards, well, they know my face. And my reputation. My unmatched reputation.
I see.
If I might bend your ear, I've a proposition for you. I saw how you dispatched the raiders in the old fortress. You've had a taste. Any interest in the meal? My men spotted the risen warlord, Darak, in the Orban Glades. He's been a thorn in Ellsworth's side for too long. I sent a contingent after him, but... if you were to find yourself heading west, you might join them and do Sacrament a service. We would all sleep better knowing Darak's below ground. Ellsworth's gone north, toward a dead end, while Odessa sits locked up in her cell. Me? I've no patience for politics, and learned long ago not to get between the governor and his daughter. Warriors like us have a thirst that can be slaked in only one of 2 ways. Ale and blood, my friend. Ale in blood. Head west to hunt for Darak in the Glades, but keep your guard up for Risen. Or wolves. Or those damned Nith swamp tribes. Just keep your guard up. Head west to hunt for Darak.
Of rats and raiders, Winnick told us about a warlord named Derek who fights for the Risen. He's been spotted in the western reaches of the Orban Glades. Okay. We got some we're getting some quests, right?
Serum, look with the tide washed in. I didn't think you survived. Seems our fortunes have changed since we last spoke. I'm afraid we might have to postpone our fight. But if I'm spared the gallows, perhaps we can finish what we started. Or
Although judgment might take a while. My father would rather play servant to the madrigal than speak with me. Could be worse. We could be at the bottom of the sea. I wish I could see the madrigal's face as she looks upon the mountain gate. Maybe she can pray her way through 1,000 years of stone. I wish I could see. Maybe she can pray her way through 1,000 years of stone.
Okay.
Hello. Are you looking for a place to live? Well, you can't come here, to me. All my properties are full. Thank you.
They walk past, flies crumbling around them. So, you found me. Perhaps you're developing a fondness for this city then. With my hands and your copper, we can make Sacrament bloom again. Anything you come across that looks like it could be restored, tell me. Why, even the vendor stalls can be improved.
I talked about this a little bit. This is the guy you're going to come to when you want to rebuild stuff in this city here. You need resources like wood, copper, clay, coal. Sometimes you have to craft wood into planks, things of this nature. So stuff you'll find in the world will contribute to these type of things, and you get to pick. You have choices, and there are timers and stuff.
And for yourself, perhaps you may want a home here one day. You can find vacant houses for sale all over Sacrament. Each one has a sign out front that tells you all you need to know. There was greatness here once. Let us uncover it from beneath the dust.
Okay, so I don't remember him having these for sale, but maybe he did. But these are items you can place in your house.
I take it you saw the madrigal from Phelan arrive. What a magnificent creature she is. It's about time the mainland brought some rigor and respect to our shores. Too many godless boars around here, if you ask me.
There we go. So now you can, so you basically see it says, remember he was working on a staircase. We can make him, if we give him 2 wood, 1 copper, and that's it, I think. He will build those stairs to get there. So we're gonna go ahead and do this. All right, we're gonna go ahead and contribute all. Boom. We're gonna start this project. Okay. So you can increase the Whitaker's crafting shack, the smithy, the rookery elevator. All right. The tailor shop, gallows scaffolding. So it says this one will take 15 minutes. This will take an hour. I'm probably gonna do his. He can usually have good items for sale, so I'm gonna go ahead and invest in this. I might not have enough. No, I do. $25 silver to buy that house.
The city's gone to shit.
Everyone in town here
I think you're up for chasing down a few bounties, Seren. I told Ellsworth I thought it was a mistake letting you past our gates. A soldier with no rank is a stone's throw from a bandit. But orders are orders. Or is that a foreign idea to you? Orders, respect, discipline. Well, as long as you're here, which I doubt will be for long, I've bounties to collect, challenges to complete, and not enough men to carry them out. Every day it seems there's more. No rest for those of us keeping chaos at bay. What do you say?
All right, so he does have things. Oh yeah, I forgot there was like Twitch drops or some shit. Forget my my Twitch stuff. I go into my little handbook here. Just give me a second.
So much past and so little present.
Alright, so the bounty hunters, you know, you need to kill a certain amount of stuff, kill certain things, and you get rewards for doing so. Sometimes it's money, sometimes it's weapons and recipes and armor. Let's see if I claim Twitch rewards. There we go. There we go. Got some Twitch rewards. There was some armor and stuff too, I thought, but maybe they took that away. I don't know. Challenges. Killer be killed. Or objective 4, target prisoner. Enchant a weapon. Get some crabs. Upgrade 2 weapons. Complete 5 challenges. So this is like the daily thing right here. Beard Huntsman. Alright. We're gonna pick up all these probably. I think you can only... Yeah, you can only pick up one at a time.
You've seen Boroth and his silly arena? Real men and women don't fight for sport. I was born standing stiff as a board, and I haven't given an inch since. Why kill men for free when you can be paid to do it? Better this world.
Death is a lost art. People trip in the street, drown in creeks, choke on chicken bones. But your kind perfected the form. That's why I've devoted my life to studying you. Your ruins, your ways, your slaughter. Sorry, I never introduced myself. I am Elsa, an historian. There are relics of your kind all over Sacra. Another was just discovered in the stonemason shot by the cemetery. You should see it for yourself. Perhaps it's your temple, your library, your tomb. The city was built atop the graves of the ancients. Come find me in the mason shop, and I'll show you just what I mean.
Spoken and unspoken, we met an historian named Elsa, who told us about a mysterious ruin beneath the stone mason shop near the cemetery. Alright, homies and honeys, not the most, action-impact episode, but a lot of lore, a lot of steps to the game, you know what I'm saying, introducing, the Icor mechanic, building mechanics, all that type of stuff. So, hopefully you enjoyed this one. In the next one, hopefully we get to some action. We OUT out. Deuces.